And first we do a round of coordinators, 2 minutes each, please. And for EPP, Maria Spiraki.
Thank you, Chair. I would like to kindly ask you to say a few words in Greek, if it's possible. Στην πατρίδα μου σήμερα βιώνουμε μια τραγωδία. Ο αριθμός των νεκρών από τη σύγκρουση των τρένων είναι αυτή τη στιγμή αδιευκρίνιστος. Οι σκέψεις όλων μας, στους ανθρώπους που έφυγαν, στις οικογένειές τους και σε εκείνους που παλεύουν να ανακάμψουν από το τραγικό γεγονός. Οι ευθύνες οφείλουν να αναλυφθούν άμεσα σε όλα τα επίπεδα και να αποδοθούν από τη δικαιοσύνη. Thank you very much, Chair. I will continue in English. Well, it is well known that the regulation on registration, evaluation, authorization and restriction of chemicals, together with the regulation on classification, labeling and packaging of chemicals, are the key union legislation for the assessment and management of chemicals. And our goal, and I would like to repeat it because it is important, is to become the continent of sustainable chemicals by design. And in order to address this goal, we have to revise these two complementary pillars in order to significantly increase the level of protection of our citizens, providing at the same time stability and predictability to the internal market. And as CLP is already in the pipeline of the legislative procedure, as the Commission has already mentioned, and I have the heavy duty and the honor and the responsibility to become the rapporteur of this House, REACH has a significant delay. And the main reason is the pandemic and the consequences to the production of chemicals, additionally with the soaring energy cost we faced during the period of 2022. As mentioned in the last evaluation of REACH in 2018, REACH is effective, but there are opportunities for further improvement, simplification, and burden reduction. And I would like to stick on these two issues, on these three issues, following some kind of proposals. First, the revision of the registration requirements for manufacturers and importers has to include increased information on hazards of concern, documentation of safe use and information on the environmental footprint. Second, the simplification of communication in the supply chains, where it could be considered the inclusion of harmonized electronic formats. Third, the revision of the provisions for dossier and substance evaluation to ensure the registration dossier are in compliance and that sufficient information for concluding on concern is available. Fourth, the reforming of the authorization process. And fifth, the reforming of the restriction process, and in this regard it could be considered the extension of the generic REACH approach to more restriction, not only for the endocrine disruptor, but also for other substances that are affecting human beings, particularly respiratory sensitizers or else. So, in this extent, it is important to take into account that particularly SMEs in the industry will take the cost. And we should make sure that we will make our best so these increased costs to be affordable and accepted by the ecosystem and ensure that all operators will benefit of simplified, transparent and predictable provisions. In this regard, the simplification of REACH in combination with reduction of administrative burdens, particularly for SMEs, should be taken seriously. We should extend the changes to REACH further to incentivize innovation and give an essential boost to the European industry in the framework of greening the industrial plan. And also, furthermore, it is the implementation. Imposing the same requirements for imported products as for domestic products will ensure the level playing field, thus alleviating the current disadvantage of the EU industry. It is not only the empowerment of the presence of Olaf, it is also the increase the capacity and the resources of the levels of ECHA, because it is the #1 issue. We have to make a scientific-based approach. Allow me to conclude with this. There is a strong level of agreement between the industry, scientific base and civil society representatives on the need for regulatory certainty or rules related to chemical safety to guide the sector's green transition and investment. And it is time to act now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.